Hold on, I'll switch on the lights because I'll get told off if I don't. Much prettier. Hey team, it's Monday, it's my day off, and I realised that I hadn't vlogged. I went out and helped move some old furniture out of Great Nana's apartment, no, it's a house, and I realised that I didn't take the camera, and I thought, oh, I'm not really doing anything else that's interesting today, so I didn't know what I was going to vlog. But then I watched Giovanna Fletcher's My Body and I vlog, her Mum's Days video. I don't know if any of you watch her. We just subscribed to her, and I saw it, and actually quite a few people have been putting up posts about their body recently, either on Instagram or on YouTube and Facebook and things, and a lot of it being women. And I watch it because something about it resonates with me, because I've always had to deal with my weight and kind of my mental view of the way I look, and trying to feel good about myself and not have a lack of confidence, I suppose, or I've been bullied for it. Actually, I typed in YouTube body confidence, and every video except one was done by a woman. But actually this is an issue that I think is not just female, it's male as well, and it's a people thing. I guess my insecurities come from childhood. I was well loved, but I was always kind of big. I was always bigger than my friends. I was always the chubby one, the fat one, and I got told it, not by my parents, not by my family, but by people at school who didn't know me, didn't know any better, I suppose. I remember specifically being in high school, changing for PE in the boys' changing room, and people pointing out various things about my body and mocking them. And from that point on, well, actually, I was already sort of conscious of it anyway, but from that point on especially, I was just very aware that people looked at me and thought that I was different, or thought that they had the right to mock me for my body. Anyway, that has stuck with me ever since. I've always been worried about my body. I've always thought about dieting, and I have successfully dieted. I've lost weight. I've put weight back on. I remember through my teenage years, I was always like, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, and never did it. So I kind of just stayed in this place, and I remember looking back at pictures, just feeling awful about my body, thinking, yes, I'll do something, and then it just never happened. And that's probably lack of motivation on my part, but actually, why did I feel like I had to? Okay, it's right to treat your body well, to be healthy, but why did I feel pressured by other people and their view of me to lose weight? And why did I let their opinion change the way I felt about myself and my self-worth? But it did. What happened, actually, that changed all of that is I went away to acting school, became just so much more active, was looking after my own food. I did purposefully kind of try and stick to a diet kind of lifestyle, I suppose. And I lost about 2 stone, 3 stone, and felt so much better. The compliments started coming in. People were like, wow, you look so great and everything. And I felt great, I felt good. But actually, mentally, I looked in the mirror and I still saw myself as what I was at my biggest. And I still kind of do. I still have that problem. But that mentality of actually not recognising the difference between how I looked then and how I looked after losing the weight meant that I got into a dangerous cycle of eating and then not eating, and then almost got to a point in my brain where I was like, I shouldn't have ate that, therefore I'm going to go and throw up. And I remember that one day I felt really bad because I hadn't got a compliment off anyone, and I thought about throwing up my food after I ate a meal, and that kind of just stopped me in my tracks. Thankfully I didn't go through with it, and I just went, whoa, this is unhealthy. This is what I've read about, you know, when people have talked about food disorder, eating disorders and stuff like that. Actually, I don't want to go down that road. And actually what happened then is I started eating properly, stopped worrying about it, and because my lifestyle was active at that point, I just maintained the weight I was at. And okay, I wasn't super skinny, I didn't have a six-pack, I still had a belly, I still felt big, but actually, looking back on photos, I was relatively normal. But then I slowly just started putting on weight. Especially after I stopped acting and I was spending a lot of time in travelling in the car and sitting at a desk and working, you know, in an office, I just slowly started putting on weight and enjoying life, enjoying that bit of cake and enjoying that ice cream. And people didn't say anything. People weren't like, whoa, Penny getting fat. People were much more polite. I got engaged and I started losing weight for the wedding. And again, I lost 3 stone. People that were like, oh, I'm glad you started losing weight, because actually we were a bit worried that you were getting a bit fat again. And it felt good to lose weight for the wedding, and it felt good to have a goal. You know, I look back at photos and I go, yes, but mentally, and this is kind of what Giovanna Fletcher was saying, mentally, at that time, I was still seeing myself as morbidly obese at my highest weight, and all the weight I lost, it didn't make any difference to the way I felt about myself and the way that I treated my body, or the way that I thought I presented myself to the world, I suppose. And I kind of just was shocked by the fact that it's amazing how our brains can trick us. It's amazing how a lack of understanding and self-worth, or how valuable we are to other people, how loved we are, can affect the way that we see ourselves. And then, of course, I got glandular fever. I didn't have anything to aim for. We were happy, we content, you know, Em loves me just the way I am, it doesn't matter. So I put on weight again, and basically I've put on all the weight that I lost for the wedding, and the compliments stop, and again, nobody says anything, but I kind of don't care. I do care. I want to be healthier. I want to run more, and I want to eat better. I want to have less cake. That's not true. I want cake, I know I shouldn't. Now I'm trying to get my brain into a place where I can look in the mirror and see myself for what I am. Okay, my body's like this, but if you lose weight, you are going to look different. You're not going to remain like this. So that if I lose weight this time, and I successfully go on the diet again, or I successfully lose weight without a specific aim, but just to be healthier, that by the time I actually lose that weight, I actually notice the difference. It changes the way I see myself, or I look at myself. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy and do things with them. I want to exercise. If we ever are blessed enough to have a family, I want to have enough energy for them, or, you know, I want to be able to, I don't know, live life to the full and not be hindered by sluggishness or feeling ashamed of my body. I want to be able to go in that jacuzzi and not feel self-conscious. I want to be able to go in to the sea when we're at the you know, at the seaside, and not worry what other people are thinking. And I'd like to make a change, but I don't want to do it the same way that I've always done it. And I get into that same trap again of not seeing myself differently, not seeing the benefits mentally as well as physically. And also, I guess I was inspired by her vlog, because we're not just our bodies. Like, it's an important part of us, but actually I'm more than that. And I'm loved no matter the size I am. I'm talented and skilled in various areas. Whatever I weigh, I can be valuable and do something constructive in my life, whether I'm 20 stone or 14 stone or 8, whatever it is. I just wanted to say it, really. I just wanted to put that out there and actually be honest and be a bloke as well, and say we all kind of are conscious of our bodies. We all worry about what other people think of us. If we diet, actually our bodies change, and we need to recognise that so that we can enjoy the benefits not only physically but mentally. I'm thankful that I have a wife that loves me no matter what way I am. I have a family that care about me and value me for who I am. I'm thankful that I get to do what I get to do, and it doesn't matter how much I weigh or what I look like. Actually, it's okay. Anyway, enough of that. If you got to the end of this, proud of you. Well done. And Let me know if you liked the video, if it was helpful. I've done a couple like this and I'll stop it if it's not good. But let me know, and yeah, we'll see you on Sunday. Alright team, bye.